Today, I'm going to be sharing my entire experience as I'm partaking on this medical medium cleanse to heal protocol and let you know exactly how this worked for me. Well, hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am so excited that you're here watching this because I really want to share my entire experience with this medical medium cleanse to heal protocol. So this is how this got started. Of course, right now is New Year's, January, and we all are making our New Year's resolutions. Well, year after year after year, I have always tried to do something. I've been writing down everything all my goals. But last year was very difficult for me health-wise. I went through so many different things. And so when this New Year's came about, I thought, I really need to do something different this time. I gone through so many different things. The list, it is so long of things that I have been dealing with all last year. I have tried everything. I went to a regular doctor, and of course they did blood work, and they couldn't find anything wrong with me. So then I decided, okay, well now I'm going to go ahead and see somebody that's more naturalistic doctor and see what they can tell me. So they did run some tests and found out that I had candida and, issues with my gut health, and they recommended some vitamins, but it just didn't do much. Then also I gained some weight during the pandemic, that extra 10, 15 pounds that a lot of us put on. I could not, I've tried every single type of diet to try to lose those 10 or 15 pounds, and it wouldn't budge. I would lose 2 and gain 2. I don't know if you can relate with that. It's so frustrating. So I couldn't break that pattern there to be able to get down to where I used to be so my clothes can fit me again. Now, I have heard of the medical medium before, but and I was kind of following him, and I did the celery juice here and there, but I never really got serious about really actually understanding what this is all about. So I think it was like the week before New Year's, I went ahead and ordered this book, The Medical Medium Cleanse to Heal. It says a healing plans for sufferers of anxiety, depression, acne, eczema, Lyme, gut problems, brain fog, I have that, weight issues, migraines, bloating. Oh, bloating. That was the worst for me because gluten doesn't agree with me at all. Vertigo, psoriasis. I have had this since last year, this like really itching and flaky stuff going on in my scalp, fatigue, all kinds of things. So I thought, okay, you know what, I'm gonna order this book and see what this is all about. Seriously, what do I have to lose? I've tried everything, so what can be, the harm for me to get this book? So I got the book, and first of all, look at this. This is like a giant book of amazing information and great pictures of everything. So anyway, the very first week, I just read everything about this. And as I kept looking at it, I realized that a lot of these symptoms that he mentions here is what I got. So what about just doing this year? Why not? So in this book, he talks about this 3-6-9 cleanse, which you do, of course, for 9 days. And so I thought, okay, I'll do the original, which is it seemed to be a lot more simpler for me. But if you get the book, you can do, there's an original, and then there's a simplify, and there's an advance. So depending on how you feel with your level. But for me, I thought I need to take this as a first timer because, you know, I can't tolerate gluten. I cannot tolerate dairy. You know, I'm bloated all the time, and I just need to understand how to do this in a very simple way. So, January 3rd, I started this protocol. And the rest is history, let me tell you. So day 5, I couldn't wait anymore, and I got on the scale. And I could not believe I lost 5 pounds in 5 days. Now, I have not been able to do that at all. I have had such a hard time. For me, that was, what? 5 pounds in 5 days. And the energy and how I was feeling. Oh, the other thing that happened, okay, so I don't know if you can see back there, but I sleep with fans going on because I have hot flashes at night so badly. I can't stand it. And I started noticing on day 3, 4, 5, 6 that I wasn't getting those hot flashes anymore at night. And I'm thinking, okay, I like this too. This is awesome. And I made it to day 9. And I was getting ready to go to a meeting, and I was trying on these pair of jeans that I had just bought. Wanted to put them on to go on this meeting. And this is what happened right here. Look at this. These pants are floating on me. I couldn't even wear these. And I just bought those 2 weeks ago, and they were fitting me fine. They weren't tight on me, but they were fitting. I was able to wear those. And look what happened here. I was like blown away. So the very first couple days, I had a really bad headache. And because of my previous experience with detoxing different ways, I knew, and he talks about this in the book, that some people might experience some headaches because, number one, your body is in shock going, okay, what kind of food are you giving me? Even though it's great food, and you're detoxing. So headaches are part of that. So I knew that. So the first couple days I took it easy, but I followed everything exactly the way it was in this book. Started with my lemon water in the morning, and then 30 minutes later I juiced some celery, which by the way I love. After you juice celery, it is so sweet. It tastes really sweet. And some people don't like that, but for me, I love it. So I drink my celery, and then I would have my breakfast. And he has this book. I mean, the pictures on all these, look at this. I mean, every single thing every single recipe, it looks absolutely delicious. And I think that's a misconception. People think that if you're doing a detox that you're just starving yourself. And I realized that I'm eating more doing this than I used to eat before. And whatever I was eating before was not that great. So that was something that for me is like, yes, and I could follow these recipes because they're so simple, they're explained, and you just follow those. And I have tons of recipes if you want to check them out of these that I have shared here so you can make them yourself. So on day 10, I made a mistake. I thought, okay, I did it. And now day 10, I'm gonna eat, because you gotta understand the whole 9 days, it's all plant-based. And so, and delicious foods, by the way. But I think I learned so many new recipes now that they're awesome. But anyway, on day 10, my daughter came and we cooked some chicken and we cut it up into little pieces. And I did have vegetables with it because I thought, okay, I'm just going to stay, you know, good with my vegetables, but have a little bit of protein. Of course, I realized that there's so protein is in so many vegetables and so many fruits, and people don't even realize that. But anyway, we had dinner, and within an hour, I felt this like heaviness, and I was just getting so tired and sleepy. And I'm like, oh no, what's happening? Because this is how I used to feel. And had a horrible night that night. Of course, my hot flashes all came back that night. Woke up in the morning and got on the scale and gained 2 pounds back. And I was feeling awful. And I realized that it was the chicken for me. So after I went through all that day, I looked at my husband and I said, you know what? I am going to become vegan, because I come to the realization that not only the gluten, and I have issues with dairy, and I have issues with regular sugar and processed foods, but it seems like the meat is not agreeing with me. And it hadn't agreed before, but I just kind of like, you know, swept it under the rug. So I can do vegan. I can do vegan because I love how I feel. And so I started this 9-day again this last Monday. So today is day 2, and now I know exactly how to do it, because since I lost 5 pounds in the first try, then now I want to lose another 5 pounds, hopefully, on the next second round, and get down to where I used to be. And I can already tell today that I've got that energy going again. Didn't get the headache this second round. And exactly, I know how approaching this is going to, I mean, I can see the outcome because I just did that. So it's like rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So he says that you can actually do this as many times as you need to until you feel good. So I'm going to just do this 9 days again. And I was thinking, you know, maybe I'll do this like once a month or every other month. I'll just kind of go with the flow and see how I feel. So if you're somebody that is having a lot of issues, first of all, I would recommend always to talk to your doctor, because, you know, this is my experience, and all the experiences of these people are their own experiences. But, you know, if you want to try something like this, I would definitely recommend going to, I will put the link to the book down in the description. So if you want to get it, it's an amazing book, and the price is ridiculous. I mean, seriously, for this quality of a book, I just can't even believe it. And I just wish you the best. I have to tell you that this has completely changed my life. I feel renewed. I am happy. I'm energized. I'm 62 years old, and I feel better now that I have for a long, long time. And I love this. And I love that I actually did this. That my husband says, I'm so proud of you. You did this all the way. Just great. Because I've tried other things and I would give up, you know, down day 3 or 4 because I would be so hungry. I don't get hungry with this. And the best thing about it is that it works. It actually worked for me and so many people, like I said before. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is my experience, and I would love to hear if you try it or if you have questions. Also, like I said, I have tried to do videos of all the different recipes here step by step to make it easier for other people. and love to share this because I have been looking for so long for answers, and crickets. Couldn't hear, or I would get things that didn't work for me. And so I think once you start seeing that things work, then that's progress, right? And you get so excited, and I that's how I feel right now. I'm so excited to tell everybody how there is a light at the end of the end of the rainbow, and there is hope, and there are good answers out there and good people. And so I was so glad that I found this book, and I want to thank Anthony William for giving out this great information and caring for people so much. So I will be here soon. Keep, if you're not a part of my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. All right, bye bye. I'll see you later.